Yo, hey everyone, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another Tuesday night Watch Talk episode. I am joined in by my good friend Dan, also known as 911 underscore Dan on Instagram. His Instagram address, again, if you forget, is in the description below. Dan, how are you, my man? What is going on?
Good, good. I'm not doing as good as you because I hear you got something new today. But
Oh, hold
my
on,
wrist
we'll
check,
talk
I'll
about you.
do. I'll do my wrist check first. This is my new to me, but it's a very old watch. It's the
Oh yeah,
G-Shock Square,
very
the
nice.
20th anniversary edition.
Oh nice. You're going
So
G-Shock crazy lately, man.
yeah, and I got a couple more on the way.
Yeah.
So what do you got on the wrist today?
No, no, come on, slow down, man, slow down, slow down. I want to talk about some of these other G-Shocks you're getting in. You're like casting a wide net, man. It's not like you're just going to the G-Shock website or Amazon. You're
No,
going,
I'm going after all the anniversary ones. So I have the
ah,
20, the 30,
mm-hmm.
uh, and I'm had on the way. I have the 25 and the 35 on the way, and
Yeah,
then next year is the 40th anniversary.
yeah. And you're finding this on Bai, right? Which is like a Japanese site
Yeah,
that
yeah, because these are
aggregates.
all old watches that are
Mm.
discontinued. So
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you can't find them here in this. Oh, you can find them in
you
the States,
can,
right?
you can,
Yeah.
but it's significantly cheaper, even with shipping.
Why is that? Why do you think that from Japan it's significantly cheaper? Just because there's just so
I don't know.
many, maybe?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
It's strange. Like I think a lot of them they just don't like buying used stuff.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. I've heard you say that before. Yeah,
Yeah, it just seems that way. I don't know, but it's not as popular here. But yeah, it's good for me. I get
yeah,
access to all these great watches for cheap.
yeah.
Um,
Absolutely. I mean, I've been on that Bai site
yeah,
on your recommendation, and I've been on some other sites, Japanese sites. I've been on eBay and looking at Japanese sellers, and you're right. It looks like some of these pre-owned watches are you know, s- some significantly cheaper. You can find them cheaper there than you can here. Of course, you have to,
yeah,
there's always the risk of paying an import duty,
yeah, but
but
not on a G
whatever.
Shock. I've
Yeah,
never
well, not
paid
on a
import
G-Shock,
on a G Shock. Yeah,
right? But I mean, you can find like some serious watches that are located in Japan, and buy them and at a pretty good discount, compared to
yeah.
what you can get
This
them
I
here in the
got a
U.S.
smoking deal because the bezel was completely destroyed, so it was not even included,
Yeah,
and the battery was dead,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it was non-functional. So I
yeah,
changed the battery, I changed the gasket, I put a new bezel on.
yeah,
It's like $10 in parts.
yeah, 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 yeah. No, that's great. That's great. Speaking of Japanese sellers on eBay, so I've been on this search for a high end or yeah, I mean like a high end citizen watch, right? I mean like up to like a couple months ago, I didn't know they existed, right?
What's
I mean,
that?
what was that? Like high end citizen watches, right? Like
Oh
I mean,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
used to, whatever I saw here, divers,
Right.
Eco Drive, which is great, and
Yeah.
no, not knocking them. I actually like Citizen as a brand. And then like last year, just being tuned into watch releases and talking about them almost on a weekly basis, I saw some stuff that was coming out that I was like, whoa, was that Citizen? And
Yeah.
so I've been kind of like on the search for one, and I think I've talked about it probably at nauseum, for the last couple of weeks. But something that's not Grand Seiko. Nothing against Grand Seiko, just wanted something different. Found the watch that I was looking for, and or got it on eBay. This is my second. No, I've actually bought like about maybe a three or four watches from eBay this year.
Yeah.
Um, and previously never buying watches from eBay, right? Not
Mm.
from last year in the past. I mean, like I just never bought because I was just kind of a little weary, But with this
Is this
authentic
the
Fuji
first one
program,
that got authenticated,
no,
or
no, this is the second one. The Habring got
the
authenticated.
Hopper got authenticated? Right, right,
Yeah,
right.
but I bought a couple of now Seikos
Mm-hmm.
from big sellers on eBay, and so I feel way more confident about buying
Yeah.
from eBay. And yeah, I got this Citizen here, and it is beautiful. I am really stoked. I was really hoping that I would like it, and let me go solo here. And I
What
was
size is it?
handsomely. It's 40. It's a 40
Okay.
millimeter. 40 millimeter. I think I did a slight measurement. I wanted it. I didn't want to get the calipers, touching it too much because it's
Yeah.
titanium pilots. So, but
Right.
I think it's around 46, 47 lug to
Okay.
lug,
You know
and
what
it's
I do is I have metal calipers too. I just put a little piece of tape so it
that's
doesn't
what I'm gonna do.
scratch.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do. The little masking tape,
Yeah.
and here is, and it's thicker than I thought it would be, right? I mean,
Mm.
I mean, I knew it was gonna be like 12 and a half, but
But
that's okay because
I like just sharp downturn lugs. I like that.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, and it's light. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how thick I mean, it's just super
Right.
light, right?
Right.
The sapphire is so crystal clear, right? And the
Mm.
Sarasu polishing, it looks really, really good. And I'm looking forward to getting a Seiko Quartz 9F Grand Seiko in to do a comparison. I've had a couple of those GSs in, but it's been a while, and I can't I need to compare both to see what the how the build quality is.
Have you
Uh,
set it up yet? Like the month and the year?
yeah, look, I think it's already set up. I just pretty much had to change the date. It's cool because the hour it moves independently
Right.
of the
Hmm.
minute hand, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And when the date changes over, it's not like a snap. It's like
Mm.
a quick
Slow. Yeah.
gradual, yeah,
Mhm.
turn. So that's kind of cool. And when I
Mm.
went back, it went backwards. So I think it's set in May. I mean, the
But that's
instruction
on its own motor. It's not mechanical, right?
with the
So
watch.
it does. No, I'm saying the date changeover. It's like it's on its own motor. I think, right?
I, I I don't know. I really know nothing about the watch yet, other than +5, -5 seconds a year,
Yeah,
eco
that's great.
drive.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I know
Basically,
it's like
just don't put it in a drawer and it'll last forever.
right, right, right. Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to mess around with it because it's on the calendar, right? So and
But that one also has sleep mode, right?
yeah,
Like a
I'm
power
not sure.
saving. I'm pretty
Probably.
sure they. I know
Prob-
other citizens do, so I would be surprised if that has it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I
cool
think
to
it's
see too. Like you put it in a drawer and then you take it out. You see the hands will catch
yeah,
up
yeah,
to the
yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. I think you're right. I think it does have it. Look, I mean, I'm just gonna. It's hard to find information on this watch, right?
Mm.
So I had to dig deep and put in the serial or the reference number, and then go like the second or third page that Google has. It finally goes into the Hong Kong site or the Japanese
Yeah,
site,
yeah.
and then I get more information.
Well,
Um,
if you just look up the module number or the movement
that I
number,
could do that too. Yeah,
you can get a owner's
yeah,
manual in every
yeah.
language. So
Because the manual it came with didn't even tell me how to set the time, which is
right,
fine.
right.
But it just told you like what not to do. Like don't throw it at a bus. That kind of stupid shit. Like don't pour milk on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it
yeah,
wasn't like that's basically how general it was. It wasn't really specific. It didn't feel like it was specific to this watch.
yeah,
But it just gave you general instructions on eco drive and like how to treat it
yeah.
and the one tricky thing. So I put it on strap, right, and it comes on the
Hmm.
bracelet, but the bracelet's also titanium and polished little center links and whatnot. But it has screws, and it has screws on both sides. And like when you take a screwdriver and try to like um, unscrew the one side, like the other side moves with it. So like I need to get
Yeah,
another screwdriver and
yeah.
hold it. I need to find some videos actually to make sure I do it because I have a bad history with sizing
Even
bracelets
those
with.
can be tricky because it's difficult to like put the pressure evenly
Yeah,
on both
yeah,
sides.
yeah,
If you're doing it just freehand.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Exactly. Well, you're absolutely right. So yeah, so if I need another screwdriver that's small enough. I only have one. The other
yeah,
ones I have are a little too big. Um, if it's too much trouble, then I'll go to a jeweler and
that's what I
hopefully,
would say. Yeah,
yeah, and just
I
have
would
it sized because the bracelet's really, really nice. I mean, the thing weighs with the bracelet like 86 grams. I mean, this thing is
with the
so light.
bracelet.
I
With the
think so.
bracelet.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't.
Jesus.
I should have weighed it. But
Yeah, yeah.
that's what the spec
The
sheet
spec sheet.
was. Yeah,
Wow.
86 grams, and I totally believe it because like on this leather strap, I mean the leather strap feels like it's heavier than the
Right.
watch. But
Now, does that make it seem like it feels cheap because it's too light? Because I know some people
yeah, yes,
equate weight with,
yeah. I got to get a.
stability and
Mhm.
strength.
It's a mental block. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when I took it out and held it, I'm like, well, this feels like like a toy. You know what I mean? Like this
Right.
feels like
Right.
nothing,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So I just got to keep that in mind that that there's no mechanical movement in there, right? So it's not going to add weight to it, and it's titanium, right?
Right.
And that's but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful that washi paper that they use for the
Yeah.
dial.
I've never seen
Um,
one. I've never seen one in person.
yeah, yeah. So like I think like reading through like Watch You Seek the last
Mm.
couple of days, like people were just like, you don't know how long that's gonna last, blah blah blah, but whatever,
See, the
be
the
fine.
thing I worry about is it's basically dyed paper, and it's if you're
Mhm.
solar charging it, I would think the sun would like bleach the paper a little bit, you know.
We'll find out.
So
Yeah,
maybe I
for
would
sure.
if it were my watch, I wouldn't do direct sunlight. I would do like
Yeah,
indirect sunlight.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna put it outside, and
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. No, I mean, I guess it's a valid concern, and time will tell. But
yeah,
hopefully it's not an issue. Otherwise, then I'll probably maybe get white. But whatever. I'm really happy with it.
yeah. It'll turn lighter if anything if it gets bleached. Yeah,
Yeah. I really like it. The polishing is excellent. Again, I want to really get a Grand Seiko and 9F quartz to really do a side by side comparison, and especially for the polishing aspect of it.
mm.
Because I don't know if you're the one to say that you had a friend that said like the polishing is like a half step below Grand Seiko on the Citizen. I don't
No,
know
that
if it
was
was you who
somebody
said
else. Yeah,
it must
that
have
was
been
somebody
somebody else who
else.
said that. But whatever. I mean, if that's a half step, then that's fine with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for like
Does
2200,
yours
2300, I'll
does
take it.
yours hit all the markers?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I looked at.
I mean,
Yeah,
even the cheap citizens do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Citizen's great.
So
And now I'm not
I
going
don't
to be a
know.
Citizen lover boy. I don't have any. I mean, I appreciate the brand. Don't have any interest in getting the divers or anything like that. At least for to keep, maybe in for the channel to review. That's a different story. But man, this is a
I want a
stressful
caliber
watch.
100. I want a
Yeah, yeah,
caliber 100.
those are cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hopefully, Citizen, will showcase some of these models here in the States more. I don't know. Maybe they feel like Grand Seiko is just takes all the oxygen out of the room for them in this.
No, you know what it is? Grand Seiko spent a lot of money on marketing the past couple of years, and
Yeah,
now they're cashing in. But
yeah,
Citizen hasn't really made that push yet. They need to
yeah,
basically follow in their footsteps because
yeah,
if people can be comfortable with a Seiko that's over $5,000,
yeah.
I don't see any problem why Citizen can't do the same thing.
Yeah, and
Um,
I think you brought up the point, like in either in conversation or last week about brand recognition, and that's a little bit of a hurdle for
yeah,
it's gonna be a hurdle for them here in the States because
yeah,
people think of Citizen one way and don't realize that there's you know this out there. And so hopefully I'm
right,
bringing out the message.
yeah,
I'll do a couple videos
yep.
and spread the word of Citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at the chat and see and welcome everybody here. Hey Neff, what's going on? How you doing? Underachieving watch collector, what is up? Checking in, but unfortunately working. Well, I appreciate you checking in. Bill K is here. Thanks, Bill. That's, Steve is here. Hey, Steve. Peter C is here. Guys, let us know what you're wearing on wrist tonight. We'd love to hear, and if you have any Citizen stories. um, hey, Joey B's here. How you doing? Marceau, what is up? Wearing the Radomir today. Beautiful watch. I love Panerai. Kevin S is here. What's going on? AZ Clayton, how you doing, sir? Justin is strapped in as always. Oh, got a little skippy on the stream yard. Whoa, there's a lot going on in the chat. Okay. Hey, Caliber is here. How you doing? Cowboy Swami, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Jared's here every evening, everyone. Driving home from work while listening, but rocking the GAB 2100. The new solar Casio. That was something you were thinking about
Mm-hmm.
picking up, right? Right? You want to
Mm-hmm.
tell
Yep.
you want to tell everybody your history with Cassio's?
I think I've had 5 of them, and they never last. They
Yeah,
always I get bored of them very quickly.
yeah, yeah. I've had my share. Actually, the longest lasting Casio I have, and they're fun watches. They're really, really good. And I think because of the price point, you can get in and out of them pretty quickly. But that Rubik's Cube one,
Mm.
that's the one I the longest lasting one I have. I think. No, I have a couple other, but that's the one that comes to mind. My son wants it, so I got to keep it. Um, hey Thomas, how you doing? 11:05 is here. Hey Scott, what's going on? Japanese currency is also weak against dollar. Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
And I think that plays a lot of a huge part on why I was able to get it. I think at such a discount. I mean, I think this watch is 3,000 MSRP, and
I think it's
I was,
more.
or more,
I think
it
it's
might
more.
even
Yeah.
be more, yeah. Um, and so it was listed on eBay for 2,700, and I was watching it, and I guess around when it was up, right? The listing was up.
Mm.
I got an offer uh, from them for like 23.30, I think it was, and then there was a 10% eBay discount last week,
Mm. Yeah.
and so I think I did pretty well on it.
Yeah. I think you did great.
What am I saying? Slow down, Dan. Bobby needs to get in the mood and warm up first. All right, so we're catching up, obviously, still. Hey, Deech is here. How you doing? KR Joy, what is up? Scott saying you can go to Japan, show your passport, and not get charged sales tax too. Buying a used 30K watch in US could be 20K in Japan after all the fees.
Yeah. Right now they're
Uh,
closed to tourists.
oh, right, right. They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Ozzy Watch Not. Japanese are obsessed with cleanliness. No mangled or vintage secondhand. Yeah, I think before I make any moves, right, I will check the Japanese market first. Right, or afterwards, making sure like I can't get something better. And from what I understand, and this is not from personal experience, but from what I hear from others, when they um, describe the condition of the watch, they're either extremely accurate or overplaying it. So like
Mm.
if they say that it has some um, wear, right,
Yeah.
it's actually perfect. You
Right.
know what I mean? So
Yeah.
hopefully you can buy with confidence from
Yeah.
some of the big
In
sellers
general,
there.
overall, very trustworthy people.
Yeah. James is here. Hi all. I am also on the Casual Watch Talk live stream chat right now, but I still love you all. Okay, buddy. Yeah. No, and
Trader.
stop it. Um, Scott, I bought a like new Glowmaster in Japan for 3,500. We have a friend who was actually Dan and I have a friend who actually a couple of weeks ago was thinking about picking up a Glowmaster and saw one on Bai. But with Bai, you have to have like a certain amount of history before you could purchase anything over a certain amount. So it couldn't happen, but it was a good deal. It was a good deal on a Glowmaster. Not as
Yeah.
good as 3,500, I think, but close. Not too far.
I don't
Uh,
remember what it was.
Random Rob would be proud. uh, okay. Just now saying this one was ran over by a car, but good as new anniversary edition by a seller. High-end citizen, is it even possible? Is that even possible? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean they came out with a $5,000 watch last year, right? Or
Yeah.
an eight thousand
Yeah.
dollar one?
They
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
couple. Yeah.
yeah. Um, I guess anything with
That
the chicken
first,
on it.
the first edition of the Caliber 100s, they had like precious metals in them, so they
Yeah,
were expensive.
yeah. Um, says chicken limited release. Yeah. Yep. High-end citizens exist. Okay, let's see here. Scrolling down, let's get some more comments here. Oh, hey, Karan. Karan's here. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Ken's here, checking in from Pittsburgh. Thanks, Joey B. Yeah, really, really enjoy it. Good looking piece. Bobby is doing some shopping. Yeah, trying to get that good price, man. Always trying to get that good price. Hey, Sam, what's up, man? All the way from Australia. What's up, buddy? Wayman's here. How you doing? Uh, hey, Big Wrist, watch nerds unite. Yes, we are united on Tuesday nights. Most nights actually, we're united. Double screws are easy. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll pick up another screwdriver, smaller size, and try to do it. Now, is there? So is it like one like pin that you're screwing in on both sides?
There's a couple different ways you can do it. One is one side's a rod with a
Mm-hmm.
screw head on it, and you're
Yeah.
screwing into that rod. Another way is to have a rod floating in the middle, and both sides are threaded. Those are terrible. I hate those.
Right, right. So I got to figure out which one this is, right?
It doesn't
But
matter because you
it doesn't matter.
unscrew it; it'll just undo. Yeah,
Right, right, right. That's true. Okay.
you can tell which side is the screws coming out after you unscrew it a couple turns.
Karan saying, "Come to me, Bobby. I'll size it for you and sell you another." Okay, fair enough. Um, let's see here. Neff is saying, Washikozo, there's an art restoration channel I watch that uses that to shore up broken canvas. It's extremely strong. Okay, good to know. Um, very, very good to know. Because I hope it stays the way. I mean, it just looks great. Um, Kevin has to say, don't take the watch outside. Uh, Go tropicalize the Eco Drive. Got to tropicalize the Eco Drive. Um, 8 no half 7. That's Big Daddy Kane, isn't it? Bobby needs a 1,000 meter ProMaster diver. Um, yeah, okay, sure. Thomas says, I've been lusting after the SBGY007 Omiwatari style spring drive at the moment. Stunning dial. Dan, you know your Grand Seikos. Tell
That's
us about
Sanjay's
that one.
watch. That's
Okay.
Sanjay's watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Manual wind spring drive.
I like the idea of the manual wine spring drive for some reason. I kind of
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not Sanjay's watch. That's the light blue one, but the same case. Same
okay.
case, same movement. Yeah.
Hey Nilo, no worries. Um, Dow Jones, get a cool fire solar watch charger, faster than sunlight, and it brings the drawer kings back to life. No, you don't like that, Dan? You don't like that idea?
I'm anti using a a light like a flashlight or bulb to charge a solar watch. To me, it's like it defeats the whole purpose. Like I like to use natural
Huh?
light or
Oh, yeah. Old school. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Jeffrey
even
O.
just ambient light will charge it, so
Right.
it's fine.
Howdy from Perth, Australia. I'm wearing the new 1988 Omega Seamaster 200 pre-bond in black and gold and loving the thermo-compensated goodness. Uh, I just purchased watch insurance. Do you guys have it? Do you have it then? You have watch insurance?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I don't think I do. I have home insurance, but I probably should
Mm.
get um, watch insurance. Nilo, wearing the Longines Big Eye, man, I really like that watch a lot. I'll wear my Chronomaster just for the occasion. Thanks, man. Way Ben. We're in solidarity here. Um, Canadian Watch Monkey, Junghans Meister telemeter on a bomb clip bracelet. Okay.
I'm not familiar with that one. I have to look that up.
All right. Well, let's look it up. Junghans Meister telemeter. Okay.
Well, I'm
Uh,
saying the bracelet. I've never heard of
oh,
a bomb
okay.
clip.
All right. Yeah. Well, then let's bond clip. Let's look it up. Because I never heard of it either.
Yeah.
Bracelet. Okay. Bond clip bracelet. Let me share the screen here. Okay. Oh, so it's okay. Images, images, images. All right. Freezing up. Oh, it's taking me to a. So this must be it then, right? A force clip, bond clip, bracelet. So that's what it looks like. Okay. That's interesting. It looks like a little ladder, kind of. All right.
Cool.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. And let's keep up with the chat here. The chat. Kiara Joy's wearing the Black Bay, the silver. Very nice. Thomas has been wearing the 1953 RAF Omega Fat Arrow most of the week. Wow. I bet you that looks great, Thomas. You like those military type watches too. Awesome. Awesome. Neff is wearing the Aquas and the Black Bay 36. Uh, wait, man.
Double
How,
wristing.
baby? Double wristing. Yeah, he always does. Bobby, how much did you have to pay for the import? So here's the thing, man, and I don't know if I should be saying this, but so the seller was from Japan. The seller sent FedEx the watch to the authenticator in Ohio. Got there in 2 days. Authenticated it, sent it to me via FedEx. I never got anything from customs import anything. So I don't know if I found a loophole, right? Buying stuff from Japan and getting it shipped to,
Yeah,
or I
because
just
as far as customs concerned, eBay is the buyer, right? Not you.
yeah, right, right. And so I don't know if it's somehow passed along to me on price. I don't know how that's even. Yeah, I mean, unless
I
there's
don't know.
something else that's going on I'm missing,
Maybe they just
but
eat it.
maybe they just eat it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't have to pay anything, Wayman, and maybe I would probably if I buy anything from Japan again, which I don't see why I wouldn't, I'll take note and make sure and see if this happens again because we may have found a loophole. And I guess it would apply to anywhere else, right? As long as if internationally, if you just have it authenticated, yeah. So there you go. Kevin, I love all the generalizations about Japanese culture. I hear they also really like fancy electronics. Yeah, they like cameras. They like taking pictures, right? I don't know, whatever.
I mean, that's where all the cameras are pretty much made, right?
James W. I've bought dozens of vintage watches from Japan. Only 3 lemons so far. Okay. Neff says that Bill Sanders had some good experience buying used from Japan. I'm sure he does, man. I mean, he knows where to buy them, for sure. He doesn't pay nearly close to top dollar for any of his watches. Um, Citizens are make incredibly high end watches. Yeah. Mr. Jones, I saw the Citizen earlier. Very nice. Thank you, sir. Thanks for joining us tonight. Let's see here. Lots going on in the chat. I'm trying to catch up. Neff saying my Eco Drive sits under a LED light on my dresser. No charger needed. Plus, I hear UV light kills the loom.
Mm.
I go with organic sun. Justin says I have solar watches on the top level of my watch box where light can come through. Yeah, I don't have. So my watch box, I have like a little suitcase, so I don't. It doesn't have like a, you know, uh, a window or glass. Thanks to Dan's suggestion, the new titanium pen arrived today. Oh, you made a pen suggestion to. Why am I
Yeah,
not surprised that your pen suggestion would be a titanium pen?
of course.
James said FedEx bills after receipt. DHL holds it hostage until you pay up. Okay, so then I should be getting a bill from FedEx. Is that what you're saying, James?
Maybe eBay will bill you because they're gonna get billed from FedEx.
Okay, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Keep us posted.
I will. That eBay authentication process is smooth as butter. Love it. Yes, an agent's customs agent will be stopping by shortly.
eBay does the authentication for sneakers too.
Do they really?
Yeah,
I
because
guess. Oh,
fake
I guess there's so
fake
many
sneakers
cases.
is a big thing. Yeah,
What
I
else
saw
do
a
they?
video of the eBay authenticators. It's pretty interesting. Like they can tell by the smell of the shoe if it's fake. So when you see the authenticators, they're like looking at it and then they take a deep whiff inside the shoe, and they can tell if it's fake because the fake glue smells different than the real Nike glue.
I mean, we're talking used shoes too, or we're just talking about
Yeah,
new shoes?
used shoes. Yeah, yeah, used shoes. Yeah.
I mean, I hope they get paid a lot of money.
I
I hope
guess
so.
I don't know.
Bigger was saying 20 years of eBay buying 50 or so more so transactions overseas. I paid customs on one watch, $12, I believe. Okay, okay. Maybe there's a market for watch walking business for a watch walking business. James says, I love proxy buyers and Japan sellers that mark their package as men's accessory and a gift. Yeah, nice. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe the way they label it. Um, Shoe sommelier. uh, uh, I don't know why I'm laughing so hard at that, but that's
I don't
awesome.
know.
Oh man. Oh man, that's great. Yeah. Hey Chris, how you doing? What's going on? Um yeah, so excited. Thanks guys. I appreciate all the love and the and whatnot. Really fun watch. Nice dressy, gonna be like a dressy piece for me for now. And yeah, really like it. Really like everything about it. It's awesome. So Dan, there's some new stuff that's come out
Mm-hmm.
in the last couple of days. Why don't we take a look, right?
Sure.
Let's see what's out here. So okay, all right. So right off the bat on monochrome, the Bambino 38. Everybody's getting what they asked for, a smaller Bambino, right? What do you think, Dan?
Yep. I mean, the size is overdue. This color that you have up, the cream dial with the heat blued hands, is my
Mm-hmm.
favorite. The
Mm-hmm.
other color combinations, I'm not really feeling. The big strike against it is that it's mineral glass
Yeah.
and the movement is regulated to like plus 25 a day. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. But we're not talking an expensive watch here, right? I mean, I don't know if
Even
these new
still,
ones are, but yeah, the older Bambinos, I think we're even, you know, I mean, look for like $300 US. I mean,
I
that's a
don't
good
know,
looking
man.
watch. I mean, I know it's plus or minus. I mean, but like, that the 6R 35 or I'm sorry, the 6R
Yeah,
15, like, that's it's about the same, right?
yeah.
Um, so I don't know. I don't know. Looks like if you're into affordable watches and you like the look of you always love the look of the Bambino, but you wish it was a little bit smaller, you got your wish, right? Like you said, Dan. And so, enjoy, right? It's a good looking watch. You could buy a couple of them, you know,
Yeah.
and different colors and whatnot. So, not too shabby. Okay, let's scroll down. Another big, huge release. Now, look, I like when VC does this, right? Um, I think it's just beautiful, artistic. I mean, the price on these are nuts. But I think this is kind of cool. Sorry, my computer's running a little slow today. The images are not coming up. But man, this is so cool, right? I mean, I don't know even how you could tell the time here. I'm sure it's right. You have a couple windows here,
Yeah, you
but
got like four cutouts.
yeah, you got four cutouts for that. But this is kind of cool, man. Like if I had like stupid money, like I sweep this up in a second. What do
I
you
think it's
think, man?
corny. I think it's corny.
you don't you
One,
don't
it's
not,
not. It's not really a new watch. It's a design they've been
right?
doing forever.
Yeah,
So it's just new
yeah,
artwork.
yeah.
I just don't care.
No,
I just don't care. You could put anything on it. I wouldn't care.
you don't like the Sphinx. You don't like
You could put
the
anything on
little
it. I don't care. No,
yeah. You put a Bambino on it. Would you like it?
no,
No, shrimp parm.
no, no.
Okay, these are cool, man. Okay, I mean look at that rotor, dude. I mean that is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I just don't care.
I probably care too much about it.
How much are these? How much are these?
They're ridiculous, man. They're
They're like
just
over 100, right?
oh yeah, yeah. They're 160.
Yeah, get out of here. I mean, I guess if you
Uh,
want to wear artwork on your wrist, but I just don't care. One, it's hard to read the time, and Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
And yeah, it's just I don't care for the artwork.
Justin, he likes the VC release. It's over the top ridiculous. I want the Pharaoh or the Caesar. Yeah, me too, man. I want that Pharaoh, man. Where's the Pharaoh? Let's bring him back. Let's get the Pharaoh and the Caesar up. Oh, look at that Caesar. That's so cool. Come on, dude. Really?
I
You
don't
don't
know,
like
man.
that?
Looks like you're wearing a coin on your wrist.
Oh, why you got to ruin it for me like that now?
Yeah,
It's
that looks like a coin on your wrist.
it does kind of look like a coin first.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's cool, man. That's boss. They even
No,
like got the messed up nose and everything right.
I just don't care.
What about the lion? This is not the lion, but what about the lion?
Don't care. Yeah, yeah, because there's
Uh,
supposed to be 4 different civilizations. I should, yeah. Who cares?
BDev Orient should put a pic of Babe Ruth on the watch.
The
All right,
Bambino.
Bambino because he's the Bambino.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah. Is there one with a bird? I think they did. Didn't they do? They probably done, like Dan
They
said.
switch
They
it
do
up
this.
every year.
They switch it up every year. And I think there's probably
Yeah.
one with a. They've had to have one with a bird, and I'll be all over it. I like the third one that says, but I'd rather have an erotic VC. Do they have any birds? All right. Um, Chris is saying just got one more Yachtmaster onto another person's wrist today, James. Oh, congratulations.
Nice.
Congratulations. Um, what if it was a titanium G-Shock on the dial, Dan?
No.
On the dial of a Vacheron Constantin.
No. You know what you would have to do? You would have to engrave uh, the guy who started G-Shock, the Kiko eBay. You would have to engrave his picture onto the dial, and then I'll be interested.
What if it was like Cookie Monster?
Nah,
No, all right.
I
I like
wasn't
it.
a Sesame Street guy, so
Oh no, no.
nah.
You didn't. So you didn't. So what were you? Like you were more of a Muppets guy, or
No, I was like after school
yeah.
cartoons like DuckTales, Alvin and the Chipmunks,
Oh,
that kind of
okay. So
stuff.
did you ever watch like the Thundercats and GI Joe and
Thundercats,
Transformers?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Hey, I was a big Thundercats guy.
yeah.
Daryl's saying I'm gonna have a change in my schedule if I wear that watch. Um, Justin saying the VCs only makes classy art watches. UN makes a freaky porno watches, which I respect. Reminds me of the Fifth Element.
Mm.
I'm with Dan Peterson. He says not for me. Brutus should be on the case back with a knife. That's good. Uh, awesome, awesome. Is that a liger? It might be. It might be. It is a mystical creature. Um, Sam is
Ligers are a
saying,
real thing, though.
no, no. I know they bred
Yeah,
a yeah. Can pay for a world trip for the cost of that watch and experience the culture. Oh, Sam, when you gotta ruin it, man? Totally gotta
yeah.
ruin
I
it
would,
for me.
totally would rather do that.
Oh, you guys are so culturally advanced. Okay. Um, yes, the Liger of Persia. Okay. Uh, Gladiator remake. Yeah, the Pharaoh is actually Scotty in from Anthrax. Nice bowl. Uh, Bobby has the munchies. Yeah, cookies. Mrs. Legs hasn't really made cookies in a while, but she's been really busy, so I can't give her a hard time. And she, again, the chicken parm. I don't know. I mean, the shrimp parm that she made the other night for my birthday was out of sight. And had some leftovers. I actually made with the leftover shrimp parm. I made a nice little shrimp parm sandwich today. So good, so good.
All right,
Uh,
let's go to the next
well, no, hold on a
releases.
second, man. There's more Cookie Monster over here. Cookie Monster, the count belongs next. Well, so if you had 4 watches, I would definitely go Cookie Monster, um, Oscar, right? Gonzo. and or was Gonzo's Muppet? Some of these guys I feel like have been in multiple shows. Anyway, Thundercats and Gojo, bring me back, man. Yep, I'll bring you back. Don't worry. Okay. Um, Speedy. So yeah, the right. Speedy Apollo 17
Yeah, I
had the
don't like
guy
that
on
one either.
it. Yeah, I guess Big Bird would be up there. Okay. All right. So Dan wants to move on. Okay. So we're gonna move on. Um, hey, you're a big Seiko Presage guy. What do you think about this
Yeah, I
one?
like these. I like these. Especially the blue one with a
Yeah, the blue
gradient.
one's
It looks nice.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
The-
details get kind of lost on the dark one.
Yeah.
The blue one is pretty cool. With
Looks
the
like a good bracelet on it too.
yeah, it's
Um,
white to blue. It's nice.
yeah. It's still gonna be hard. It'll take a little getting used to for me to see this on a bracelet because I'm so used to seeing it on a strap.
Yeah.
But it looks good. Yeah, and there you go. I mean, that's good looking. How much are these going for? 400, 500 bucks?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, probably a 4R in them, right?
I don't know. It should be on the bottom.
Yeah, yeah, 4R, 35.
How
Yeah,
much? Let's see
450
how much.
euro. So
Yeah, that's good.
four,
Yeah, 500
four
bucks.
yeah, not too shabby. Um, let's see. What else? I wanna. Oh, new watches. There was another watch you wanted to talk about. Hey, does this do anything for you? I This
It's not bad
Hamilton
looking.
Frogman. It's
It's
not
not
bad.
bad
You know,
looking.
I feel like Hamilton makes watches that are they're good. They're good looking, right? I mean, like
Yeah.
they're okay though. You know what I mean? They're not nothing wows me when I see them. You know,
Mm,
nothing is like, oh, I must have that watch. It's just a
right.
good solid watch. I feel like I've in my course of my taste and collecting have progressed. Now I'm beyond, not be not saying that I'm beyond Hamilton, but like now, I mean, there's certain brands that just don't interest me anymore. Where
Right.
Hamilton at one point did, it really doesn't do much for me these days. Um, the Count is the goat, yeah. Snuffleupagus, of course, we can't forget them. We may have to get more than four watches. Um, is Seiko the new Moser killer? People are talking. Uh, awesome, awesome. Um, but
Oh, we lost Bobby. One man show. Yeah. So these Hamiltons, they kind of remind me of the Seiko Black Editions that came out.
right,
I was saying the Hamilton kind of looks like the Seiko Black Editions. Well, they don't look like them, but they kind of remind me of them because it's
yeah,
similar color scheme, all blacked out case, and a bright orange minute hand. It's pretty much the same idea.
yeah. Let's go. Let's check out. Um, there was a Louis Erard Massena
Messina, yeah.
Labs collab.
Fratello has it. Fratello has
Okay, I was just gonna go to Louis, but Fratello has it. Okay. Okay. Oh, so is that what they're gonna do in here? I'll just go to Fratello.
it. Yeah, two different colors. The regulator, the nice textured dial. Was it gold and what was the other one's gray? I think right. The gold one I like more than the gray. But
Oh,
nothing special. But they're
sorry
not that
about that. So
expensive.
I thought I was sharing my screen while I was doing that. So sorry. Latest. Here we go. Okay.
There it is, the first
So
one. Yeah.
I heard what you're saying. So here's what I think. Here's what my thoughts are. To me, like Louis Erard was not even in the picture of consideration a couple years ago. I basically didn't even never heard of them.
Okay.
And then they did a collaboration with Albert Silverstein,
Silverstein.
and that first iteration, that first collaboration that they did a couple like 2 years ago, um, I think was very successful, very popular. A friend Joe has one of those
Hmm.
regulators, and I think it's great. Then they did a second round, and okay, not as good to me as the first round. Um, so when I hear Messina and Louis Erard doing a collaboration, it does pique my interest in a sense that I've seen some collaborations that Messina has done with the likes of Harboring and really liking in what they're doing there. But this one to me is just a big letdown. This looks like to me like every other Louis Erard regulator that is non-Align Silverstein, except for it just has a little bit of a texture on the dial. Um, it's good looking, no doubt, but it really doesn't really wow me. I think it sounded like when we were talking before, you like these a little bit more than I do.
I don't think they were trying to like have a big wow factor with this watch.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, if you're looking for a regulator and not crazy expensive, I don't think you could do that bad here because these are pretty affordable. Um,
Yeah.
and I like how their Messina Labs is like kind of doing like signature colors for them because
Hmm.
they had that collab with Ming, which was they had a gold that honeycomb dial, so
Yeah.
they're kind of using the same color here. And then I think they had like a black or gray one, so again same color. So it's I like that cohesiveness with Messina. So you kind of know like you could collect all the Messina collabs. I mean, if you were so inclined, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, look. I mean, I never really thought of it that way, and I think that's a good point. If you're really into that Messina design, or what they add to a design of a brand and a model, it's not a bad idea to go around and start collecting some of those because some of those have been very, very collectible. Again, like the Harboring Josh Shapiro collaboration with Messina. So I get that, and look, I mean, this could grow on me, but I don't know. I mean, I guess for 3,600, it's not terrible. It's 178 pieces, limited edition for each dial variation.
How many?
178 pieces for each dial
178.
variation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess there's something to this.
But
I
do you like regulators in general?
so I had so I was interested in having a regulator once, and I actually got a Steinhardt regulator that looked like one of those like marine deck watches.
Hmm.
And it was pretty much a copy of the original Chrono Swiss regulator or wristwatch regulator, right?
Okay.
And I liked the idea of having it. I don't know if it was because it was a Steinhardt that kind of turned me off, or if it just felt too big because it was a 42, but the lug to lug was like around it was over 50, I feel, and it was a big hefty watch. It had a 6498, which is great, but it just didn't feel like a watch that I wanted to keep on wearing almost as a novelty. And that's why I went with Steinhardt at that particular moment in time because it was only $700. And if I made a big mistake, well, it's $700. You know what I mean? Like as opposed to like buying something that's at $3,000 or $4,000. So
Yeah.
having had the experience of owning that Steinhardt and a regulator, like I can't see myself spending this amount of money on another regulator. I, I want to be a regulator guy. I'm just not.
Did you
Um,
find it hard to read the time?
no, no, that wasn't
No.
an issue for me. Um, it wasn't for an issue. It was just interesting to have. It's just, after a while, I was just like, okay, I don't know. And maybe it was because of maybe it was because of Steinhardt had a little pineapple symbol on there. But this Louis Erard symbol is not, you know, doing me any favors. You know what I mean? Like I'm not
Yeah, it doesn't
crazy
bother
about
me.
it. Yeah. Um, I would actually prefer this if it was like less brand branding on it. You know,
Hmm.
I know you have to put the brand somewhere, right? I get that, but if you get rid of the Messina and the Louis Erard, actually, I think it's actually even better looking.
You got to put something.
No, I know you got to put something. I'm not saying not put
Yeah,
something, but I mean, like, I'm just saying that I'd probably scratch it all off.
and they did it, close to the dial color, so it doesn't like pop out.
Yeah, good point. I mean, like every time I try to like knock it down, you bring up a good point, and it's like, oh, maybe I'm
Yeah,
just
if
being
that
too
was
hard.
like high polished logo, that I wouldn't like.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
that would just stand out too much.
yeah. Agreed, agreed. Now regulars are kind of a gimmick, not very practical anymore. Yeah, it's a gimmick. It is, sure is. On a wristwatch, yeah. Um, cool. Like okay, so like that original. So let me pull up the Louis Erard, um, Blaine Silverstein, the one that our friend Joe has. Uh, bear with me. Where is it? This one? Is it this one? Yeah. Nope. Okay. So this one right here. This is, I think, like the first iteration of the collabs between.
Yeah. What color does Joe have? I forget if he has the white
He
or the
has this white
black.
dial. He
He has the
actually
white one.
sent it in for me to review.
Yes,
I
that's
love
right.
this watch.
Yeah, me too.
Like this watch is the watch. Like if I was ever gonna get a regulator,
Yeah,
how I know how ridiculous this looks, but this
yeah,
is a phenomenal piece. It's so fun. This is
yeah.
the kind of regulator that would stay in my collection because it's so quirky and cool. You know, every
I
day of the
really
week.
like the one they did after that, with the little bit funky case, and the day of the week was the faces. That one I
Yes,
like.
yes, I hear you. I mean,
That one I
yeah, I
like.
mean, I appreciate that. That really, I wasn't too um,
Yeah, and that
crazy about
goes.
that, but I mean, but it's cool. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. Here's the face over here. Um,
Yeah, that's the one I liked.
but that's the kind of stuff that would I find interesting in a watch in a type of complication or gimmick that is not I feel necessary to have in the collection. But like Joe's piece, that would stay. That would
Mm,
stay for a long time. I don't know if it would stay forever, but that would stay for a long time because that's super fun.
yeah, I like them.
Every Steinhardt is a $700 steak. Uh, funny, funny. The Silverstein is a very different story. That is more of an art watch to me than that one I love. Yeah, love that watch, Joey. Um, looks like a local pediatrician's office. Clayton saying the only regular piece I want is a Resonance. Just do not want to pay that much for an ETA powered piece. Yeah, the Resonance is very, very interesting, right?
Hmm.
Pricey.
I love them. I love
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Looks like refrigerator art. Aw. Uh, James saying I work in comic book publishing, so I like the cartoony CMYK motif of that watch. I love the black dial and those colors. Yeah, the black dial one's too cool too, right?
Yep.
Um, for the record, that's Cho's watch, not mine. Yeah, not Joey B's watch. No, I didn't. Joey B, I love you, man. I just don't ever see you wearing a watch like that.
Yeah, he's not that cool.
Yeah, me too. Oh man. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, Dan. So what do you got going on, man? What else are you stalking on by E? More G
Yeah, so I
Shocks?
have I have a couple incoming. So
Yeah. You think you're gonna have him in
we'll see.
for by next week?
Uh, no, probably not.
No. No.
Probably not, because I'm bundling them together to save on shipping.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. So, uh, Thomas, thank you for the super chat. Shout out to Bobby and Dan for hosting the show, and shout outs to Neff, Caliber, YQG, B Dev, Wilson, Flippin' Zippo, Time House, Detroit Spartan, Nilo 5280, The Watch Lounge, and everyone else in the chat. Thank you, Thomas. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you. Always good to see you on the chat. Um, and very grateful. Thank you. So, would next time you're shopping for a nice high-end quartz piece, would
Mm.
you actually consider Citizen over Grand Seiko? Because I know you
Yeah,
like Grand
I'm
Seiko.
actively pursuing a
Oh,
caliber
okay,
100. So
okay,
yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Let's get the name. Let's get it the word out
They
on
had
Citizen.
they came out with one this year that was blue. It's like retail was like 7. I found it on Buy for like 4,500.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was a pretty good deal.
Let's you know what? Let's share the screen one more time. Okay, so caliber 100
AQ 6100. No, it was an
AQ.
AQ 6000. I think it might have been AQ 6000.
It is an AQ 4000. Let me see here. AQ 6000. You said
I think so.
that's not it, right? Um,
No, that's not it.
yeah. I mean, these are pretty cool too. I
Yeah,
think
that was
these
the
are.
first
Mm-hmm,
generation. Yeah.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's not it, right? That's kind of like a mother of pearlish, but
Yeah.
blue. I don't know. Yeah, some very very cool watches indeed. Oops. Uh, yeah. Anyway, well, best of luck. I think they're great, and I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. Um, Neff is saying the 0100 is there in NYC. I really hope you get one, Dan. I would love to see it. Um,
The
Dan jumped
problem,
on. Yeah, go ahead.
my problem is spending that much on a watch sight unseen. I struggle with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. It's a huge risk.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, it's a huge risk, especially something like this where like nobody here in the States has anything like this kind of. I'm sure people have it in the States, but I mean, like, you
Oh,
know,
Steve,
like
Steve, no bandwagon. I got mine before Bobby. What are you talking about? I got this before Bobby. No bandwagon.
Joey B asking the most important question of the night: what is your favorite watch with a chicken on the dial? Well, mine will be this one. See the little chicken by my pinky finger over there? He's not a chicken. That's a majestic eagle, my friend. It's majestic. Um, the chicken is definitely a bird, so it's technically a bird dial watch.
There you go.
Technicalities. That's what Justin is here for. Anyway, well, Dan, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Feel like we had a really good discussion here, and Memorial Day weekend. Have a safe and happy one, Dan. Hope you do a lot of friend stuff and barbecue stuff and watch stuff and and chat. Have a great weekend as well. Be safe, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Take care.
Right.